Well, hello there. How is everyone? I hope you're all well. Before we get into the meat and potatoes, I would just like to apologise for anybody trying to reach out to me via email. As you know, we've come to the conclusion of the iPhone giveaway, and my email inbox has been set alight. So it's very difficult for me. I certainly won't be able to individually go back and message everyone who has entered the draw. I do apologise for that. I just physically don't have the time to do it. The draw will take place on Sunday evening. I was intending on doing it earlier, but it's just getting it sorted so I can do it, and I need the time. So we're going to do it on Sunday. But anyway, now we can eat those meat and potatoes. And what are we talking about? We're talking about Julia Faustyna, the girl who is claiming that she is potentially the long missing Madeleine McCann. We've heard a lot over the last few hours. We've heard an apparent spokesperson for the McCann family saying that this is causing unnecessary pain to Jerry and Kate. We've had comments upon that. We've also heard now that the family have spoken out. This is Julia's family. And I'll put a link in description of my good friend over at Evil Exists, because they have the entire post that they have done very well at translating, because it was originally uploaded in Polish to a Polish website. But look, I will just kind of touch on some of the elements within that, and it paints a horrible picture. And for those of you who have been around the channel for some time, you'll know some of my personal stories, certainly around my mum. My mum had paranoid schizophrenia. She had a break one day when me and my younger brother was with her when we was still quite young, and it was horrendous. And it ended in an incredibly bad way that would lead to nearly 2 decades of a battle that would eventually end in her unaliving herself. And when I read some of the statements from Julia's parents and what they're saying, this is reminiscent to someone who is struggling, someone who is in pain, someone who is caught within a story in their head that they could very well believe. And I just now worry where this is going to end up. It's like similar to the Justin situation that we've just seen in the Idaho 4 case. If you shed a light on someone and that light turns bad, they kind of have 2 ways to go. And that is that they either have to prove what they know or prove what they're claiming is to be correct, or they have to disappear, or they then get into an online battle with people, and that can play havoc with people's mental health. And as a side note, I will just say this. Some people on this platform, they make their content solely to attack people. They make snidey personal comments. They might be attacking people, the way people look or the way people sound. And for some people, that can be quite hurtful and damaging. And then you've got people who support that. Well done. Anyway, swiftly moving on. With respect of the story, Julia's parents have come out and basically said, look, Julia has always wanted to be popular. She's wanted to be in the limelight. She has had attempts to look at her mental health and fix issues that they are claiming that she has, including being accepted into a Polish clinic that accepted her, and she's fought against it. She's pushed back and a hard no. They're saying that there are indeed pictures, there are indeed birth certificates that Julia herself has taken away. she has taken from the family home. The family have gone on to say that they have provided proof to law enforcement, and they have said that they will not be releasing any statements publicly, including photographs or any proof. So people are not going to get it from them, but they've put it into the authorities. And that's a wise move. It is a wise move. Doesn't help people who are going to continue to believe in this story and continue to grow this social media that could eventually turn into a noose around someone's neck. Because what happens when the story is proven to be false? We've all seen how social media can turn on people. And does this person have the mental resilience to go through that trauma? Time will tell. I've said, personally, I do not think Julia is Madeleine McCann for my own personal reasons and thoughts surrounding the Madeleine McCann case. And we'll touch on that on Sunday. We'll have a chat about the Madeleine McCann case. Be interesting to get people's thoughts. And I know there's people who, even though this is a huge case, they don't know the ins and outs of it. They haven't followed it. But the jury's out on this one. There was an article that I've got here which is saying that Julia is still pushing for a DNA test. Apparently it would look like she's pushing for it on her own parents to prove. Will she get it? Maybe they just need to do it and put it to bed and move forward. But for now, this is still ongoing. It's still growing. But the parents have well and truly made it look like Julia is just a very, very ill person. And she needs help. Is it there for her? Will she get it? That's a different question. Let me know what you think down below. And I'll catch you all in the next one.